In the language of our people, we welcome you to Duddockland.
It is my great pleasure to congratulate all the finalists in the 2020 ZEST Awards. Welcome to ZEST 2020. I'm Chris Barth. Very happy to be back as one of your hosts, but it wouldn't be the ZEST Awards without Tom Nance, without his actually velvet bow tie that he usually wears. I'm very disappointed to see.
Look, I was very disappointed this year that I couldn't get the deposit back on my suit either. But we're here today talking ZEST and talking 10 years of stories.
How important are these awards in a year like 2020? It must have been insane for so many of you that usually participate in these awards.
Look, I know it's been a tough one for the organisations out there. They've been on the front line, essential services, supporting members of the community who are doing it tough. And we're hoping this year with ZEST we can bring a little bit of joy and celebrate some of the good work that's been happening over the past 12 months.
All right, well, let's see some of that with this award. This is the Outstanding Voluntary Group Award. Tom, tell us a little bit about this.
So, look, we all know that magic happens when volunteers get together in Western Sydney, and this award is all about the extraordinary impact that those volunteers are having in their local communities. Now, I'm thinking that this award has been made very special because we're joined by a special guest, Miss Jodie McKay, the New South Wales Leader of the Opposition and also the Shadow Minister for Multiculturalism.
And I also know that one of the big supporters of this award is the Honourable Penny Sharpe. She's the Shadow Minister for Family, Community Services and Disability Inclusion. Let's hear from Jodie McKay though now.
Hi everyone, I'm Jodie McKay and I'm the leader of the Labor Party here in New South Wales, and I just want to say thank you so much for all that you do for the community. All those tonight are being honoured for that incredible contribution that you make day after day after day. And I think if there is one thing we know out of this pandemic, it is that community makes us stronger, even when we can't get together. And that's why tonight is extra important, and that's why I want to wish each and every one of you the very best, and thank you again for the contribution, the commitment, the passion you bring to helping our community. Have a good evening.
Thank you again, Jodie McKay. And Tom, I believe there's some amazing volunteer groups this year.
There truly is, and what we see more and more is that people see a need, they get together and they just make it happen. And there are some amazing examples here of grassroots movements that look at needs within their communities and really make that impact.
There are a couple of groups though that received highly commended, so let's have a look at them.
And the first highly commended award goes to the Dharawal Men's Aboriginal Corporation.
The second highly commended award goes to Penrith Men's Walk and Talk.
Congratulations to both our highly commended winners. Well done.
Let's see the moment though when Penny Sharpe met our winners.
The good news is, I've got very good news, which is that we've brought you here under false pretences. What I really wanted to, one of the reasons I'm here today, in fact, the reason I'm here today is to let you know that you have won the award this year, 2020, for Best Voluntary Organisation or Group. And I just wanted to say congratulations and absolutely outstanding. So good to see young people up front and winning these great awards. So well done, all of you.
Could not be more deserving than the recognition that Penny's affording it and that Billy and I at the Forum and Charlton are affording this kind of program. It's vitally important work.
Even though we informed them digitally, it was great to see a whole pack of Outbursties there to receive the award. And naturally, we have several joining us right now. We have Josephine, Mabel, Lisa, Rose and Jean. Welcome to you all. Congratulations.
First to Josephine, why are you involved in Outburst?
So I'm involved in Outburst because I wanted to meet similar like-minded people to share our passions and to be able to work together to create projects for the community. And some of those projects that we've worked on include the Your Rights in the Workplace panel for What's Up West, which is very well received with over 60 young people last year at our conference, and other projects such as the Beyond Stereotypes mural to amplify the voices of young women in Western Sydney.
Mabel, can I ask you, it sounds like listening to those projects, you're doing some pretty amazing things. Can you give us an idea of what you've managed to achieve so far?
Yes, of course. So one of our biggest achievements is, of course, the What's Up West conference. And I think a lot of that comes from, what we think young people are struggling with. So one of the main elements, or one of the parts that we had at the conference was rights in the workplace, which looked at different problems young people might be facing at work, and they didn't know what their rights were. So we had a panel with officials from, the Fair Work Ombudsman and stuff, and people like that, to come and answer their questions. And along with that, we have actually also worked with Safe Work New South Wales to develop a app called Speak Up, which allows young people to actually, fill out a form to describe what's been happening at work anonymously and get that resolved, rather than having the fear of having to talk to someone. So that's one of the main things that we're very proud of to be a part of, yeah.
That's really cool, Mabel, and something that would no doubt have an impact in a lot of young people's lives. So, Lisa, Rose and Jean, a question for you. Obviously COVID is a time where we're having completely different conversations. What's one thing you think Outburst can achieve for young people as we slowly move out of the pandemic?
I think one of the things Outburst is doing is trying to, as a group, like the young people in it, we're trying to fill the gap, and we're trying to connect with other young people, because just in this square alone, we range from the age of 16 to 23, and we all have varying levels of interaction, whether you go to school or university or you're working. It really affects your interpersonal relationships and how you get information and stuff. So at the moment, we're working on 2 projects. One's about sustainability and one's about racism and discrimination.
So thank you very much for your time. All of our young Outbursties with us today. Of course, doing a roll call now is Josephine, Mabel, Lisa, Rose, and finally Jean. Well done to all the fantastic things you're doing.
Thanks, guys, and congratulations to the Outbursties and also to all of our other nominees, and a big thank you to Jodie McKay and the Honourable Penny Sharpe for being part of the presentation this year.
Now, of course, if you found this episode inspiring, we'd love for you to share it via social media, and I'm sure our Outbursties will be doing that as soon as we release this. This episode, of course, is one of the many that is available as part of the ZEST 2020 Awards, and we're hoping you will watch every single one of them.
Take care, and we'll see you for the next episode.